Hello and welcome to Heritage Park. I'm Tanner Pierce, live with you here on a Thursday night. Got a little bit of a delay, running on about 55-minute delay right now. This was a rescheduled game from last Friday that got rained out, and then it was never actually scheduled with the Umpires Association, so we had to get some umps, head over this way. Finally got them here, showing up right around 7:52. We made it. We're looking to get this thing underway. Luke Pruitt getting the start on the mound for your Vikes here tonight against GK. He is really stepped up lately on the mound for your Vikes, and especially being able to come out in a situation like this where they've played the last 4 days, or this is their fourth game in a row, and it's going to be 5 starting tomorrow. But they have been really hot right now on a 4-game win streak and doing well. What's really been helping that is their bats have been good. Their bats have been going, and their bats have been hot. So that has definitely helped for your Vikes this season. Once again, taking on Graham Kapowsin tonight in the second game of this matchup this season. Your Vikes took the first game 12-2, so looking to do a similar thing here tonight. Leading off the center fielder, number 10, Jorge Camarena. So Camarena stepping in here at the plate. He's looking to lead things off against Luke Pruitt, who once again, making his first start of the season, has made quite a few more appearances here these last few games, making his 6th appearance. He has a 1.105 ERA through 6 1/3 innings of work. He's been real good. First pitch to Camarena is a big swing and a miss for strike 1, and the 0-1 on its way. Swung on, popped up high, going over towards Drake Anderson there at second base. He can't. Oh, he's got it. So looked like he almost lost it, but he was able to get under that, make the grab for the first out. We've got one away early in the top of the first inning. Now batting first baseman number 1, Brady Jackson. So Brady Jackson stepping in to the box for GK right now with 1 out, nobody on. Jackson, the first baseman, making his plate appearance here, looking to do something. The son of Graham Kapowsin's coach. First pitch he sees in there for strike 1. Good pitch from Luke Pruitt. So a shift back into the field positions for your Vikes. This infield looking similar to how it did before these last 4 games or so. Carter Pierce back at first. Drake Anderson moved back to second. Connor Ellingson shifted to third. That ball's going to be hit up into center field. Kyler Johnson running back, tracing it down, making the grab. Yes, Kyler Johnson out in center field is Jonas Kim's arm has been bugging him. So giving him a rest day. Still DHing at the plate. I mean, his bat has been so hot. You can't take that out of the lineup. Now batting shortstop, number 11, Blake Walden. So Kyler Johnson there in center. Evan Scavato shifted back out to right. Braden Molman back across the other corner of the field to third. So a little bit of a shift in this Puyallup lineup. First pitch from Luke Pruitt to Blake Walden. He watches it go by for ball 1. So Blake Walden committed to play at Umpqua College next year down in Oregon. That program just getting going. Their coach, actually former LC State coach. So should be a pretty good program. But yeah, Blake Walden, the senior this year, going down there next year to continue his baseball career. He's pretty good friends with Carter Pierce, Eli Sevener on this Puyallup roster. A couple other guys, they all played together this summer for the Diamond Jacks, so all know each other pretty well. 2-1 is the next pitch from Luke Pruitt. Was a great pitch in there for strike 1. And next pitch inside. He likes it there. 2-2 count with 2 outs. So deuces across the top. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the first. Let's see if Luke Pruitt can get the third out right now. Swung on, hit over to Braden Molman at third, who's going to field it off the hop, throw it to Carter Pierce at first, right on the money. We've got one away. Into the first inning, Great first inning of work from Luke Pruitt. Very efficient. 1, 2, 3. He looked good. Coming out on the mound for Graham Kapowsin, number 20, Drake Abood, who's looking to do some work for them here. And the lineup for your Vikes: Kyler Johnson, Drake Anderson, Jonas Kim, Evan Scavato, Carter Pierce, Connor Ellingson, Braden Molman, Torrin Herrick, and Kendall Luckman. So those 9 guys looking to get their bats going early against Drake Abood, the left-handed southpaw on the mound for Graham Kapowsin. Let's see what he can do. We'll be back in just a minute to see if your Vikes can get their bats going early. Bottom of the first inning, Kyler Johnson, the leadoff man for your Vikes for 5th game in a row, something like that. He's looking to get this game going early at the plate for your Vikes. Once again, facing Drake Abood on the bump for Graham Kapowsin. First pitch, Johnson sees down low and inside for ball 1, so we've got a 1-0 count. So once again, Kyler Johnson, pretty good this year for your Vikes. He's looking to do some work right now. Get on board. Great pitch there from Drake Abood. In there for strike 1. Count moves to 1-1. Kyler Johnson has been hot at the plate, batting .386 on the season with a .448 on base percentage, and has also been real good on the mound. I mean, it's just been doing really good all around for your Vikes this year. So he's looking to keep that up, and as a junior this year, that's all you can ask. Stepping up, doing some work, and still has another year ahead of him next year for your Vikes. That pitch up high and inside for ball 3, a 3-1 count for your Vikes. Once again, this is the second to last home game, second to last time I'm going to try to get in the box at different places during playoffs. Hopefully I can get up there, call the games, live stream the games, but never know. I would like to do that. Make sure to stay tuned on Vikings social media to figure that out. But once again, here tonight, tomorrow, your Vikes take on South Kitsap at South Kitsap, 4 p.m. And then Monday night, we've got senior night here for your Vikes. Kyler Johnson hits that hard over to Blake Walden at short, who's going to field it, throw it to first in time. And we have one away. That'll bring up Drake Anderson. Nobody in second baseman, number 5, Drake Anderson. So Drake Anderson stepping in now for your Vikes. Let's see what he can do. Nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning as Kyler Johnson grounded out there to Blake Walden at short. Drake Anderson had quite the night last night for your Vikes. Didn't do too hot at the plate, but came in with 2 outs in the top of the 6th and the bases loaded, and got the out he needed. Carter Pierce made a great play over there at first to get that out, and then Drake Anderson came in the top of the 7th and got 3 straight strikeouts to end the game. I mean, just perfect way to end that. Great win last night for your Vikes against Emerald Ridge here. I mean, it was just a great game. Your Vikes played maybe the best baseball they've played all season. They just looked real good. Didn't stop battling at the plate. We've got a 3-2 count here for Drake Anderson with 1 out. Once again, your Vikes looking to get their bats going early. And your Vikes just have been on a roll these last 4 games. Drake Anderson hits that over to the third baseman, who's going to field it, throw it to first in time. Now we have 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. Your Vikes struggling these first 2 at-bats at the plate. Didn't make contact, but grounded out both times. Let's see what Jonas Kim can do. Now batting designated hitter number 3, Jonas Kim. So Jonas Kim stepping in. He had such a great night last night for your Vikes. I mean, had a big 2 RBI double into deep center field that tied the game up, and I think was 3 for 4, if not 4 for 4 at the plate. I mean, just was so electric. But as I said, it did something to his arm. His elbow's bugging him, so he's getting. He's just DHing tonight for your Vikes as Kyler Johnson shifted over there to center. But it's nice having the depth that your Vikes have to be able to do that, that Jonas Kim can come in. You got to keep his bat in the lineup, but for him to be able to come in and fill in the spots around to make the adjustment and the lineup and the field, the defense be arguably just as good. I mean, it's just great to have that depth for your Vikes. We've got a 1-2 count for Jonas Kim. Next pitch on its way from Drake Abood with 2 outs. Swung on, fouled back into the catcher's chest. Remains 1-2 at the plate for Jonas Kim. 2 outs. Once again, Jonas Kim committed to play at University of Puget Sound next year. Playing for Chaffee Baseball this summer. So Jonas Kim furthering his baseball career next year. And he's just had a great career at Puyallup. Started all of last year in center field. Has started all of this year there. And just been real good. Has a really good ability to track down the balls out there in center field. And can just hit so well at the plate. So a great baseball player in Jonas Kim. One of our 8 seniors this year for your Vikes, who has done a lot for this Puyallup program. The 1-2 on its way. Swung on, that ball down low in the dirt. That's going to be a drop third strike. Jonas Kim's going to strike out to end this thing. And a quick 1-2-3 inning as well for your Vikes at the plate. Not really the start they wanted with the bats. Let's see if Luke Pruitt can come out and shove for the second inning in a row. That would be nice. And then get your Vikes back to the plate to get their bats going. We will be back in just a minute. So back here in the top of the second inning, Sati Manasseh starting things off for GK. He's pretty good buddies with quite a few guys on this Puyallup team. Plays on that new level prep team with Drake Anderson, Connor Ellingson, Evan Scavato, Levi Cucci. I think that's Kyler Johnson. So pretty good buddies with all of them. Plays summer ball with them. So Sati stepping into the box. First pitch he sees from Luke Pruitt was a fastball in the inside corner. 4 strike 1. Count goes to 0-1. And next pitch to Manasseh. Good pitch, outside corner there from Luke Pruitt. Makes it 0-2. So Manasseh down early right now at the plate. Let's see what Pruitt can do for your Vikes. And the 0-2 on its way to Manasseh. Curveball hit over to Braden Molman at third. He's going to field it, ground out, throw it over to Carter Pierce at first. He's going to pick it out, make the play. Great work from Carter Pierce picking that thing out, getting the out at first. And we've got one away in the top of the second. The third baseman, number 2, Mason Hayes. So Mason Hayes stepping in, a junior for GK. He's looking to do something here against Luke Pruitt. First pitch he sees from Pruitt. In there, down low, just missed his spot. 4-1, count moves to 1-0. So once again, Luke Pruitt stepping in, looking to do some work for your Vikes on the mound. And next pitch. Great pitch there. Bottom, low, and away in the strike zone. Count goes to 1-1. Also good work from Torrin Herrick framing that thing in there. And we've got 1-1 strike with 1 out in the top of the second inning. The 1-1 from Luke Pruitt in the windup. Inside corner, he's going to miss just barely. 4-2, count moves to 2-1. So, as I've said this before, but Luke Pruitt kind of has reminds me of what Michael Newstrom did a couple years ago for your Vikes. In the stretch, in the windup, he almost squats down, sticks his butt out. Kind of, it looks like that ball hit over to Drake Anderson, routine ground ball. He throws it to first in time. We've got 2 away now. So Luke Pruitt kind of sticks his butt out almost. Getting the pitch count, squats down real low, and then comes up from there and does his motion. Nobody in right fielder, number 5, Kyle Sunich. So Sunich stepping in, the son of Puyallup High School's principal, Mr. Sunich, Mr. Dave Sunich. So first pitch, Kyle Sunich sees inside, ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count at the plate. So once again, Luke Pruitt making his first start of the season here for your Vikes and has been pretty good so far. So looking to keep that up against Kyle Sunich. Next pitch up high, ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the second. Luke Pruitt once again looking to battle back and get the third out of this inning right here against Sunich. And the 2-0 on its way. Down low in the dirt. Pruitt misses there. 4-3. Count moves to 3-0. Let's see if he can bring it up. Find the strike zone. That would be nice right now with nobody on and 2 outs. Next pitch on its way from Luke Pruitt. In there, 4-1. Great pitch from Pruitt. Battling back. Getting down in a 3-0 count. Gets first pitch. Next pitch in there, 4-1. Count moves to 3-1. Great work there from Luke Pruitt. Next pitch. Swung on. Big swing and a miss from Kyle Sunich. 4-2. Count goes to full. We've got 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Let's see what Luke Pruitt can do right now against Kyle Sunich. Big time pitch here. And next pitch. Swung on, foul ball. Good piece there from Kyle Sunich getting it down the third baseline, but just barely missed foul. That could have been trouble, but it went foul. He heads back to the plate with 2 strikes on him. 3 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs, top of the second inning, nobody on for GK. Luke Pruitt looking to get out of this thing right here against Kyle Sunich, who on that last pitch kind of turned on it hard. Swung on, popped up into right field. Evan Scavato running back. That's going to drop for Kyle Sunich. Looks like it's going to be a double for Kyle Sunich to get things going for GK. Luke Pruitt, well, that ends the no-no. He had actually a perfect game through 1 2/3. And that will bring up Dayton Leatherwood. Nobody in designated hitter number 7, Dayton Leatherwood. So Leatherwood stepping in. He's actually a cousin of Brady McLean, who was Puyallup's ace last year, now playing at Spokane Community College. And so Leatherwood stepping in. Runner on second, 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Let's see if Luke Pruitt can just battle back right now and get out of this thing. First pitch to Leatherwood inside. 4-1. Great work from Torrin Herrick popping up, getting in front of that thing, chesting it up, not letting it get by him as once again, Kyle Sunich is over there at second, who, if he advances to third, is threatening just 90 feet away from home. But GK, a runner in scoring position. And the 1-0 from Luke Pruitt on its way. Swung on, hit over Connor Ellingson at short. He's going to field it, throw it to Carter Pierce at first. It's going to be right there on the money. For the third out of this inning, despite the double from Kyle Sunich, nothing done for GK in the top of the second inning. Your Vikes coming out in the bottom of the second, looking to get their bats going. We will be back in just a minute to see if they can do that against Drake Abood, who went 1-2-3 through this Puyallup lineup in the first inning. Back here in the bottom of the second inning, Evan Scavato looking to get things going for your Vikes right here. Get on board. They're looking to get some momentum, hopefully put a couple runs up in the second. Be nice to get out of this game early as we started almost an hour late. First pitch, Scavato sees from Drake Abood, gets way out in front of the off-speed, swing and a miss for strike one. 0-1 count now at the plate for Evan Scavato. Let's see what Scavato can do right now against Abood. Next pitch, down low. It's going to be called strike two. Must have just touched the bottom of the strike zone there. Count moves to 0-2 at the plate for Evan Scavato. Let's see if he can shorten up right here. Find a pitch he likes. Drive it. That would be nice. And next pitch on its way. Swung on that one outside and away. So Abood gets his second strikeout of the night. He's perfect through 4 at-bats. Looking good for GK right now. Let's see if Carter Pierce can end it right here for your Vikes and get on board. He's looking to do that. Now batting first baseman number 26, Carter Pierce. So Carter Pierce stepping on. Had struggled his first couple at-bats last night. Then his last at-bat had a big double into the left field gap. Also, as I said before, made that great play at first to get your Vikes out of the top of the 6th. And Carter Pierce looking to do something right now. Next pitch on its way. Great pitch from Abood. Putting it by on the inside corner for strike one. Count moves to 1-1. Abood moving quickly up there on the bump for GK. 1-1 on its way with 1 out. Swung on, turned hard down the third baseline. And that goes foul. 1-2 count for Carter Pierce. Let's see if he can shorten up with 2 strikes on him. Find a pitch, drive it. That would be nice as your Vikes are looking to get something going right now. And next pitch, curveball. Great pitch from Drake Abood. Starting out on the outside corner, tailing back in, getting Carter Pierce, watching it go by for strike 3. 5 up, 5 down for Drake Abood so far in this GK team. Now batting shortstop, number 25, Connor Ellingson. So Ellingson stepping in. He's going to show bunt, but pulls back as that pitch was outside for ball 1. Let's see what Connor Ellingson can do right now for your Vikes. Looking to get on base. I like the idea, the aggressiveness from Weiss, trusting Ellingson to get a bunt down on the first pitch. Next pitch he sees way inside for ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count at the plate. And the 2-0 on its way to Connor Ellingson. Swung on into right field. The right fielder, Kyle Sunich, running back, making the play. Looks like it was almost going to pop out of his glove, but he held on to it. And the score We're still scoreless through 2 complete. Your Vikes 6 up, 6 down at the plate. Can't get anything going right now with the bats. Let's see if they can turn that around in the here in the near future. Luke Pruitt coming out for his 3rd inning of work, looking to continue to deal. Let's see if he can do that. We'll be back in just a second. Here in the top of the 3rd, Sean Britton stepping up to the plate for Emerald Ridge, or excuse me, GK right now. He's looking to get something going. And let's see if he can do that. Once again, your Vikes looking to get back on track right now. In the top of the 3rd, Luke Pruitt doing well so far. Has only allowed 1 hit and has been good for your Vikes right now. And the 0-2 on its way. Curveball missed up high. Luke Pruitt kind of lost command there. Count goes to 1-2 at the plate for Sean Britton, the catcher for this GK team. Sorry about the scoreboard there. Had a little difficulty getting that. Clicked something on accident, changed it up. Next pitch in there. Luke Pruitt gets him. Watching that go by. 4 strike 3. Great pitch from Pruitt. The curveball in there to give us 1 out. His 3rd strikeout of the night. That'll bring up Drake Abood. The pitcher, number 20, Drake Abood. So Abood stepping in, who's perfect so far on the mound for GK. Has been real good. Has seen 9 guys. Got all 9 of them out. And first pitch he sees from Luke Pruitt is down low in the dirt away. 4-1. Count goes to 1-0 for Drake Abood at the plate for Graham Kapowsin. And the 1-0 on its way to Abood. Outside, ball 2. So 2-0 count. Let's see if Luke Pruitt can tone it in here. Find the strike zone. Do what he needs to do right now against Drake Abood. And the 2-0 on its way to Abood in there. Ball 3. Count moves to 3-0. Let's see if Pruitt can battle back right now and find the strike zone on this next pitch as we've got a 3-0 count to Drake Abood. In there, 4-strike 1 on the outside corner. Abood watches it go by. Count moves to 3-1 with 1 out at the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch to Abood. Outside, he's going to miss, and Abood's going to walk. What a day he's having so far. Reaches on base, his first at-bat. Has been real good on the mound for GK. A ground ball up the middle would be nice right now for your Vikes. Roll 1 up to get out of this. Now batting center fielder number 10, Jorge Camarena. So Camarena stepping in, runner on first. Pruitt's going to turn around, throw it back to first. Carter Pierce gets the tag down, but Drake Abood slid back in time to get there safely. We're going to head to the plate for Jorge Camarena's second at bat, this GK team. And Pruitt's going to throw back again. I think if that one was on the mark, that could have gotten Abood there. Let's see what Pruitt can do against Drake Abood. And we head to the plate for the first pitch of this at-bat for Jorge Camarena. That's going to miss up high. Great work from Torrin Herrick popping up, realizing that was going way outside, inside, and making the grab, not letting Abood advance to second. Count moves to 1-0 at the plate for Jorge Camarena. Something we've seen a little bit is Luke Pruitt does a little bit better when he's in the windup. Abood's going to go, but that ball's fouled back to the fence. Count moves to 1-1 with 1 out. Let's see if Abood does the same thing here. Who knows? We'll see with 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the top of the third. Once again, Jorge Camarena at the plate for Graham Kapowsin. Wouldn't be surprised to see if Abood tries to steal again here. And Luke Pruitt's going to see it, turn around, throw it back to first. But Abood slides in safely there, back at first on the attempted pickoff. We head back to the plate, 1-1 count. And the 1-1 up high, ball 2. Count moves to 2-1. Luke Pruitt, the fastball kind of missed up high there. So, yeah, it looks like he's a lot more consistent, a little better out of the windup than the stretch, which hurts when you got base runners on. Doesn't help you a ton. So let's see if Pruitt can turn it around right here. Batter's going to call time. It's granted. And Camarena is going to step out of the box. Head back in with a 2-1 count, 1 out, runner on first for GK right now in the top of the third inning. And next pitch, up high, ball 3. Let's see if Luke Pruitt can calm down, find the strike zone. That's all he needs right here is just calm it down, bring it in, hone it in there, and throw strikes. You got to trust your defense behind you. I mean, a ground ball up the middle would be perfect right now. And the 3-1 on its way. Up high, ball 4. He's going to walk 2 straight batters, put runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Let's see if Pruitt can calm it down, find the strike zone. Now batting first baseman number 1, Brady Jackson. So Jackson got out his first at bat. I don't remember what he did, but I remember he got out. So he's looking to turn that around right here. Luke Pruitt maybe looking for a ground ball somewhere, a play being able to made, a double play. That would be nice for your Vikes. We'll see what he will do. Once again, Brady Jackson stepping in, runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch from Luke Pruitt in there for strike 1. Great pitch on the outside corner of the strike zone there from Pruitt. Great work getting that thing in there for strike 1. And Jackson's going to call time, step out. Luke Pruitt's going to walk off the back of the mound, take his time, get some grip on the ball, see what Luke Pruitt can do right now for your Vikes. Getting in a little bit of a jam here. Runners on first and second with 1 out, top of the third. And the 0-1 on its way. Nope, Pruitt's going to step off. Oh, it looks like there could have been a play there, but no one was covering at second. I mean, Pruitt, I think if someone was there, he could have got him, but once again, Connor Ellingson or Drake Anderson, neither of them were covering there at second. Drake Abood back there. So we head back to the plate. No 1 count to Brady Jackson. Jackson's going to show bunt. He's going to try to get it. And great throw from Torrin Herrick. So Brady Jackson shows bunt. It gets by him. Torrin Herrick gets the throw down as Drake Abood had quite a lead between second and third. Great play from Torrin Herrick, seeing it, throwing it down to second, and Connor Ellingson getting the tag down. We've got 2 away now with a runner on first. An 0-2 count to Brady Jackson. Great play there from Torrin Herrick. Something we've seen a lot of this year is he's got quite an arm. He's got some real good arm strength behind him. Brady Jackson's going to pop that high into left field. Kendall Luckman running back. He's going to be there to make the grab for the third out of this inning. Great work from Torrin Herrick getting that second out. That was a big one. And then Kendall Luckman making that grab for the third out. But as I was saying, something we've seen out of Torrin Herrick this year is he's got a great arm there behind the plate. He's been good. I mean, struggled at times receiving and blocking some balls, but other than that, he's been really good throwing guys out. I think he's thrown out quite a few, backpicked a few guys, and that's definitely been something solid out of Torrin Herrick this year. So we head to the plate for your Vikes. They're looking to get their bats going against Drake Abood. Haven't got on base even yet, so looking to turn that around. And leading off for them is going to be Braden Molman, followed by Torrin Herrick and Kendall Luckman. So 7, 8, 9. And we'll be back in just a minute to see if they can get the bats going. Braden Molman stepping in here, bottom of the third inning. He's looking to get things going. And Molman's someone who's struggled a little bit at the plate this year, especially lately. And so looking to turn that around right here, be the first base runner for your Vikes tonight against Drake Abood. He's got a 1-0 count on him, 2-0 now as that pitch was way inside. And Braden Molman looking to do something right now for your Vikes, looking to get things going. Turn things around right now at the plate. Next pitch, great pitch from Drake Abood, outside corner of the strike zone. In there for strike one. Count moves to 2-1. So yeah, Braden Molman batting .218 on the season with a .259 on base percentage. Just hasn't quite swung it as well as he was hoping to this year. That pitch way outside, ball 3. Yeah, Molman just hasn't swung it as well as he was hoping to this year, and looking to turn that around, get his bat going right now in the last stretch of the season. Next pitch, that's going to be way inside for ball 4. Braden Molman's going to be the first base runner for your Vikes. Put the lead man aboard with nobody out in the bottom of the third. Nobody in catcher number 31, Torrin Herrick. So Torrin Herrick stepping up now, runner on first, nobody out. Herrick looking to get things going for himself at the plate as well, and has struggled this year there. Batting .163 is Torrin Herrick. First pitch he sees in there for strike one. Good pitch from Abood on the inside corner. Jamming Herrick inside. Has the little advantage, able to come at him there as Herrick's a right-handed batter, Abood the left-handed pitcher. And time will be called. Not sure what for. My guess is that Herrick called it, but who knows. And let's see. The 0-1 on its way. Runner on first. Torrin Herrick. They're going to say that's on the inside corner. Count moves to 0-2. Kind of showed like he was going to swing there, but didn't. And that ball puts him in a hole with an 0-2 count. And Abood's going to step off. Braden Molman's going to head back to first. Abood must not have liked the lead he got there or something along those lines. Count is 0-2. Big swing and a miss from Torrin Herrick for strike 3. He's just been struggling big at the plate right now. Looking to turn it around soon. That'll bring up Kendall Luckman, who's been good lately for your Vikes. Batting .375 on the season with a .490 on base percentage. Something the GK team having a little meeting out there on the mound. Not sure what it's about. And the umpire going over having a word with the GK coach. And Kendall Luckman stepping into the box. The left fielder, number 7, Kendall Luckman. So Luckman stepping in, runner on first, 1 out. He had a great night last night as well against ER. Had a couple big base knocks. Made a couple great plays there in left field. That pitch is going to be hit deep into left field, but Sadi Manas is there to make the play. I mean, Kendall Luckman turned on that thing hard. That was barreled up, but great play there, tracking that thing down from Manas in left field, making the play on it. We've got 2 away. That looked like it was going to be big for your Vikes. Now batting center fielder number 23, Kyler Johnson. So Johnson stepping in, batting .386 on the season with a .448 on base percentage. He's been good at the plate. Yeah, he's just been real good for your Vikes, looking to do something right now with a runner on first, 2 outs after Brandon Molman leading things off this inning with a walk. Looked like he was going to get things, looked like a big inning was getting going for your Vikes, getting the bats going in the third, but who knows, that pitch is going to be way inside. Brandon Molman's going to take off to second, and the ball got by the catcher anyways, so Molman could have been there, was there standing up at second. Runner in scoring position now for Kyler Johnson, who flew out, I believe, his first at-bat, or grounded out, his first at-bat. Looking to turn that around right now. Runner on second is Brandon Molman is over there. 1-0 count at the plate for Kyler Johnson. 2 outs. Johnson watches that ball down low. Brandon Molman's going to take off on the pass ball to third. We've got a runner just 90 feet away from home for your Vikes. They could take the lead here in the bottom of the third inning. Let's see if Kyler Johnson can deliver with 2 outs. An opportunity right now for your Vikes to do something. And next pitch to Kyler Johnson, outside corner of the strike zone. This umpire likes that outside corner. It stayed consistent tonight, so we're going to leave it. Count is 2-1 with 2 outs at the plate for Kyler Johnson, who's looking for a base knock. Down low in the dirt is ball 3 to Kyler Johnson. Let's see if he can do something right now. Runner on third once again with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. Your Vikes looking at their first run as Brandon Molman got on board with a walk. Stole second, advanced to third on a pass ball, and Kyler Johnson fouls that into the fence behind home plate. Count goes to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs with a runner on third in the bottom of the third. Let's see if Kyler Johnson can shorten up. Base hit, ball 4 is what he's looking for right now at the plate for your Vikes. And Johnson's going to call time. He's going to step out, get a practice swing, and step back in with a full count and 2 outs. Once again, Kyler Johnson looking to do something for your Vikes. Swung on, that's lined into right field. Kyle Sunich running back, making the play, though. Great play. He makes 2 great plays there in right field. I mean, your Vikes are barreling it up, but hitting straight at guys. So they're looking for a ball to drop, but it hasn't yet. And a no-hitter going through 3 for Drake Abood for GK. And Luke Pruitt coming out for his 4th inning of work for your Vikes here in the 4th inning. Let's see if he can continue to deal on the bump. Looking to keep his good outing going in the 4th inning. We will be back in just a minute. Here in the top of the 4th inning, Blake Walden leading things off for GK. He's looking to get on board here against Luke Pruitt. Pruitt looking to come out and have a good inning, good outing. And he's going to call time. Torrin Herrick's going to head out to the mound. They're going to clear something up, it looks like. And Herrick's going to head back to the plate. So Luke Pruitt looking to have a quick one here. This game moving pretty quickly so far. Knock on wood. And first pitch to Blake Walden. Big swing and a miss, but fouled back. Blake Walden just barely made contact. Huge swing there at the plate. Count moves to 0-1 for Walden, the leadoff man in the top of the 4th. The 3-man in this ER lineup. Shortstop got out his first at-bat. And the 0-1 to Blake Walden down low in the dirt. That's going to be ball 1. Count moves to 1-1 at the plate for Walden against Luke Pruitt. Let's see what Pruitt can do if he can settle in right now. And the 1-1 on its way to Luke Pruitt. From Luke Pruitt to Blake Walden. That was outside. I think if Torrin Herrick catches it, that's 4 strike 2, but popped out of Herrick's glove. Count moves to 2-1. At the plate, Blake Walden once again here for GK. Facing Luke Pruitt on the mound. And the 2-1 on its way. Big swing, hit over to Connor Ellingson at short. He's going to field it, throw it to Carter Pierce at first. Great play from Connor Ellingson. Good work from Luke Pruitt there, kind of jamming Blake Walden on the hands. Had a big swing on it, but just off the handle, hit over to Connor Ellingson, who made a routine ground play. Fielded a routine ground ball to make that play. The left fielder, number 3, Seti Manasseh. So, Manasseh stepping in with 1 out. Nobody on in the top of the 4th. First pitch, Manasseh sees popped way up high into right field. Evan Scavato says he's got it, and yes, he does. He tracks that down for the 2nd out. Great work from Evan Scavato there to give us 2 outs. Manasseh liked the first pitch he saw, swung on it, but it went up high and into right field. Evan Scavato was under it to make the grab. Now batting third baseman, number 2, Mason Hayes. So Hayes stepping in, who got out his first at-bat. Looking to do something right now. Get something going. Yeah, Mason Hayes 0 for 1. He's going to hit that over to Drake Anderson, who looks like he would have had an opportunity on a play on it, but it kind of slipped over his glove, bounced over it. A little bit of a lousy attempt there from Drake Anderson. Thought he had it. Thought it was just a routine play, but it slipped over his glove. Drake Anderson, I don't know if that scored a hit or an error. Who knows, but we've got a runner on first with 2 outs. The right fielder, number 5, Kyle Sunich. That ball is going to be turned around, thrown over to first, trying to get Mason Hayes on the back pick, but Hayes slid back safely. We've got 2 away, runner on first, and the first pitch on its way to Kyle Sunich, who is 1 for 1 on the day. Great pitch there from Luke Pruitt, inside corner of the strike zone, jamming him inside. 4 strike 1, count moves to 0-1 with 2 outs. So, yeah, Luke Pruitt's been good so far, thrown 48 pitches through 4 2/3. That's all you can ask. Really, they're trying to get him to go as long as he can tonight against GK, as your Vikes still play tomorrow and don't want to burn up any arms that they don't have to tonight against GK, as they've already played 3. This is their 4th game this week. With 2 makeups, they've had to play all 5 days this week. Great pitch from Luke Pruitt. Curveball starting in straight at Kyle Sunich, tailing back into the zone. 4 strike 2, an 0-2 count now for Kyle Sunich with 2 outs. Let's see what he can do. Once again, Luke Pruitt from the stretch. On the bump for your Vikes. The 0-2. Swung on, big swing and a miss. That's going to be drop third, but he's going to be out as first base is occupied. And Luke Pruitt ends this inning with a strikeout. Pretty efficient for him. Mason Hayes, let's see if that was scored a hit or an error. Yep, reaches on there. That's what I would have called it, what I would have scored it, that play over to second to Drake Anderson. So Mason Hayes reaches on error. That's all that GK gets done in the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Your Vikes looking to flip the switch at the plate. They could get, it would be nice if they can get their bats going right now against Drake Abood, who's got a no-no going so far through 3 complete coming out in the bottom of the fourth. Looking to turn that around. Drake Anderson here in the bottom of the fourth inning, looking to be a good leadoff man, getting on board against Drake Abood. He's looking to turn everything around right now for your Vikes at the plate. They haven't done anything. The only base runner they've had is Brady Molman, who reached on a walk there in the bottom of the third. Drake Abood's been pretty good. And, I mean, your Vikes have barreled up quite a few balls, but they've just been hit straight to the GK defense out there. Quite a few balls out into the outfield that have just been barreled up. Hard hit balls, but right to the defense. Count is 1-1 as Drake Anderson fouled that back behind him. Anderson grounded out to third his first at bat. That ball popped up high, going foul. That's going to go out of play there along the first baseline into the Puyallup bullpen. And count moves to 1-2. Let's see if Drake Anderson can shorten up with 2 strikes on him, get something going right now. Once again, your Vikes looking for a base runner in the bottom of the fourth to get a run on the board. That would be nice. And Drake Anderson fouls that one up off his hands. Drake Abood jammed him inside. Great work from Anderson. Staying in it, making sure he makes contact, at least fouling that back to stay alive at the plate. I mean, that's just a tough ball to hit. And the 1-2 from Drake Abood hit over to the second baseman, who's going to field it, throw it to first. It's going to be there in time to Drake Anderson. Drake Anderson's going to ground out for the second time tonight. Your Vikes get nothing. We've got 1 away in the bottom of the fourth. The designated hitter number 3, Jonas Kim. So Jonas Kim stepping in with nobody on him. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. He's looking to get something. Struck out his first at-bat. First pitch he sees this at-bat outside for ball 1. Something we did see last night is your Vikes rallied quite a bit with 2 outs against Emerald Ridge last night and really just battled hard throughout the game. So the slow start tonight, who knows? That ball is going to hit Jonas Kim on his shin. He's going to reach first with 1 out now in the bottom of the fourth. And that will bring up Evan Scavato. Let's see if he can deliver. Nobody in right fielder number 27, Evan Scavato. So Scavato stepping in. Runner on first with 1 out. See what Scavato can do right here. If he can advance Jonas Kim, that would be nice. Scavato 0 for 1 with a strikeout, so looking to turn that around right now. First pitch he sees from Abood. That's going to be a pass ball. Jonas turns around, takes second. No one is there, and Jonas Kim is going to be in safely on the pass ball that got by Sean Britton, the catcher for GK. We've got a runner in scoring position now for your Vikes. Oh, For any Husky fans out there, Caleb McGarry gets drafted number 31 overall to the Falcons. That's big time. Lineman from the Huskies getting drafted first round. Just a little, just got an update on my phone. So, go Dogs for any of you Dog fans out there watching. And looks like the GK coach is going to go out have a word as we've got a 2-0 count at the plate for Evan Scavato. Drake Abood starting to struggle a little bit, finding the strike zone. And GK coach Jackson out there on the bump, having a word with his team in the infield. So once again, your Vikes an opportunity to get things going right now, turn things around. They're looking to do that here. A 2-0 count at the plate for Evan Scavato. Runner on second. Once again, Drake Abood looking to do something right now for GK. He's looking to turn it around. Evan Scavato, a 2-0 count. And the 2-0 on its way from Drake Abood. In there, Evan Scavato hits that down the third baseline. That's going to, oh, what? I don't know about that call. So that ball went down the third baseline, and the third baseman stuck his glove out and touched it when it was in fair territory. It also looked like it hit the base, and umpire called it foul. Not sure about that one, but Evan Scavato heads back to the plate with a 2-1 count and 1 out. Let's see if he can straighten this thing out. Runner on second once again with Jonas Kim out there. Up high for ball 3, 3-1 count to Evan Scavato for your Vikes. He's looking for ball 4 right here, or if he gets a pitch he really likes, that's what he's looking for. But I'm sure he's going to take one unless it's right around where he wants it. With a 3-1, 1 out, runner on second. That's going to hit Evan Scavato. That's 2 straight hit by pitches for your Vikes getting on. We've got runners on first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Let's see if Carter Pierce can deliver for your Vikes. Once again, got out his first at-bat, so looking to change that right here. Batting next, first baseman number 26, Carter Pierce. So Pierce stepping in, struck out his first at-bat, so looking to change it right here. Runners on first and second. First pitch he sees from Abood. Runners are going to go. Evan Scavato, he's going to be there safely at third. Excuse me, that's Jonas Kim. Great work from Jonas Kim, getting a good jump, sliding in, safely getting around the tag. Great work there from Jonas Kim. We've got runners on the corners now with 1 out, a 1-0 count to Carter Pierce. Let's see what he can do right now against Drake Abood, looking to drive that run in from third and put your Vikes on the board for the first time tonight. Even a ball hit into the outfield would do something as the runner can tag. So let's see what Carter Pierce can do. That ball up high, ball 2. He's got a 2-0 count now with 1 out, runners on the corners in the bottom of the 4th inning. Opportunity for Carter Pierce right here and your Vikes. Stepping in. Drake Abood from the stretch to Carter Pierce, down low for ball 3. That's 3 straight balls that Carter Pierce has seen this at-bat for your Vikes. Count moves to 3-0 with 1 out, runners on the corners in the bottom of the 4th inning. I'm sure this is going to be a take for Carter Pierce watching it go by. I mean, unless that pitch is perfect, and even then I'm sure he's going to watch it. That's going to be ball 4 to walk Carter Pierce, load the bases with 1 out for Connor Ellingson. And a big-time opportunity right now for your Vikes. Let's see if Ellingson can deliver. Now batting shortstop number 25, Connor Ellingson. So Ellingson kind of an opportunity to blow this one open right now. Bases juiced, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. First pitch he sees swung on. Great hack, just barely behind it. That could have been big, but it goes into foul territory, going into the trees there just past the Puyallup bullpen down the first baseline. And we've got a 0-1 count to Connor Ellingson. And Jonas Kim is going to get pretty aggressive there coming down third base. I like that, actually. Almost got halfway down the base paths and stopped, turned back around. Count goes to 1-1 with 1 out. Just trying to get in Aboud's head there. Once again, bases juiced for Connor Ellingson. Next pitch, down low in the dirt. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count at a plate for Connor Ellingson. Let's see what he can do here. Once again, your Vikes still yet to get a hit against Drake Aboud tonight. And the 2-1 on its way. Swung on, hit down the third baseline. That's going to go foul. Count moves to 2-2. Let's see if Connor Ellingson can shorten up right here. Drive a ball. Big time opportunity to blow this one open against GK. Bases juiced, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Connor Ellingson, the man at the plate, the opportunity to do something big. 2 strikes on him, though, with a 2-2 count. Got to shorten up. Anything close, you got to foul back. Stay alive. That's going to be outside for ball 3. Count goes full. So a full count with 1 out for Connor Ellingson. Big pitch right here for Aboud. And big time pitch here for Connor Ellingson. The 3-2 on its way with 1 out. Swung on. Connor Ellingson's going to hit that over to the third baseman who's going to field it, throw it to second, but Ellingson's going to beat it out. That scores a run for your Vikes. So that does the job at least. Hit over to the third baseman. It brings a run across the plate from Connor Ellingson. So that works. Could have been almost a close double play, but didn't quite make the play as Connor Ellingson hustled down the line. That'll work and put your Vikes on the board. Third baseman number 24, Braden Molman. So Molman now with 2 outs and runners on the corners. And first pitch, Molman sees big, swing and a miss on that ball up high in the zone. Let's see if Molman can shorten up. Looking to drive a ball right now. Your Vikes do take the lead here in the bottom of the 4th, though. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. And Connor Ellingson's going to go. They're going to turn around, throw it back to him. And Ellingson's going to be safe. Great base running from your Vikes. And Evan Scavato and Connor Ellingson there. So Connor Ellingson getting out of a pickle there between first and second base. And at the same time, Evan Scavato walks across the plate for your Vikes. They go up 2-0. Great base running there from both Connor Ellingson and Evan Scavato. Great coaching from Weiss. I mean, just great work there, hanging him up with 2 outs, trusting Connor Ellingson, trusting that Evan Scavato would get across the plate. So, great work there. We've got a 2-0 lead now. Down low inside, ball 1 to Braden Molman. Count goes to 1-1 with 2 outs, runner on second in the bottom of the 4th. So 1-1. Runner on second, 2 outs. Next pitch. That's going to be way behind Braden Molman. The wild pitch is going to advance Connor Ellingson to third. And Molman an opportunity to drive in another run right now for your Vikes in the bottom of the 4th. And the 2-1 outside, ball 3. Count moves to 3-1 with 2 outs at the plate for Braden Molman. Let's see what he can do right now. An opportunity to keep this inning going. Bring in another run for your Vikes. That'd be big. And the 3-1 to Braden Molman way inside, ball 4. That's going to walk in, put runners on the corners with 2 outs. Big time at bat there from Braden Molman, and oh, that was good work there from Molman. But they called time as he realized no one was paying attention. Great work from Braden Molman there. No one was paying attention out there in the field for GK, so he rounded first hard, but there was time called. That would have been great base running, great opportunity. Weiss question, he's asking home plate umpire if he actually called time. He didn't see him call time as that play hadn't even ended, and he called time. That's going to be the end of Drake Aboud's day. Didn't allow the hit still. Walked quite a few guys, though. Hit a couple guys. Yeah, Weiss just asking how come time was called so early on that. So Drake Aboud's final stat line: 3 2/3 innings of work, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 errors behind him, and 2 hit by pitches. So all the guys that reached base got on from either a walk or a hit by pitch. And we've got a new pitcher. Let me find who that is. Can't see his number yet for GK. We'll be back in just a minute for the rest of this inning for your Vikes. New pitcher on the mound for GK. And at the plate is Torin Herrick, looking to keep this inning going right now as your Vikes have runners on the corners with 2 outs. So Torin Herrick stepping in, looking to bounce back. He got out his first at bat, looking to change that here. Runners on the corners, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. An opportunity to get this. And the new pitcher, Caleb Harmon, on the mound for GK. He's going to step off. And first pitch to Torin Herrick. That's going to be outside, down low, 4-1. We've got a 1-0 count at the plate for Herrick. Runners on the corners once again for your Vikes. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. Torin Herrick, an opportunity to bring one more across in the bottom of the 4th. Already leading 2-0 is your Vikes. And the 1-0 on its way from Harmon. Big swing and a miss from Torin Herrick on that pitch down low. Count moves to 1-1 with 2 outs. Let's see if Herrick can get on board here. That's what he's looking to do. A base knock would be even better. Driving a run would be huge. 1-1 with 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Bottom of the 4th inning. Next pitch to Torin Herrick. Runner's going to go. Herrick's going to watch it go by. 4-strike 2, 1-2 count. Braden Molman could have crawled to second as there was nobody there and no attempt at a throw down, as we do have a runner on third with 2 outs. So, runners on second and third, 2 runners in scoring position for Torin Herrick. Struck out his last at bat, now has 2 strikes on him and looking to do something right now with a 1-2. Big swing and a miss, 4-strike 3. So Torin Herrick continues to struggle at the plate there in his second at bat, striking out for the second time tonight. your Vikes to keep their bats, or at least do get 2 more here into the bottom of the 4th. Big inning for them at the plate, getting 2 runs. That's what they needed, and they lead 2-0. Heading to the top of the 5th inning, Luke Pruitt coming out for his 5th inning of work. We'll be back in just a second. Here in the top of the 5th inning, Luke Pruitt coming out for his 5th inning of work. If you look at the time right now and the scheduled start time, you would think this game was moving really slow, but it's actually moving pretty fast. Here in the top of the 5th, through 4 1/3 now, as that ball was hit over to Drake Anderson at second, fielded it, throw it to Carter Pierce at first to put one away in the top of the 5th. We're about an hour and 12 minutes in, so moving pretty fast, actually. Last inning was a little bit longer, but pretty good so far. The catcher, number 30, Sean Britton. So Britton stepping in, as, we didn't get going until about a 7:55 almost, so a late start. And first pitch from Luke Pruitt of this at-bat. Great pitch in there for strike 1. Got to be tough on Luke Pruitt coming out. Was in a little bit of a groove. And then, not much you can really complain about is your Vikes spent time at the plate. That ball is going to be lined into right field. Evan Scavato running over, tracking back. He makes an acrobatic play there in right field. Evan Scavato just overran it, but luckily was able to turn around, stick his glove out, kind of spinning 180, making the play. Great play from Evan Scavato there in right field to get the second out in the top of the 5th. Now batting pitcher number 35, Caleb Harmon. So Harmon stepping in now with 2 outs, nobody on, but Luke Pruitt having to go through a little bit of break there, but sat on the bench for quite a while. Coming out. Looks like it, so far right now, looks like it hasn't really fazed him. So, we've got 2 away early in the top of the 5th. And the 1-0 on its way from Luke Pruitt. Down low in the dirt. Ball 2, right as I said that. We've got a 2-0 count at the plate for Caleb Harmon, the pitcher, who took over for Drake Abood. And the 2-0 on its way from Luke Pruitt in the windup in the top of the 5th. Hit over to Connor Ellingson, who's going to backhand it, throw it to first. Carter Pierce is going to stay concentrated, and they're going to say he's safe. So Carter Pierce tried picking that one out. Just that throw was kind of hit him in an awkward spot, leaning back and making the grab, but I think it hit his hand and bounced to the ground. So just a tough play there from Carter Pierce. Great play from Connor Ellingson, though, staying on it, making the throw over. The center fielder, number 10, Jorge Camarena. So runner on first now with 2 outs. And first pitch to Camarena, down low in the dirt. That's going to be at Torrin Herrick's feet. And the count goes to 1-0. Let's see what Herrick can do right here for your Vikes. Opportunity. Excuse me, Pruitt looking to do something right now for your Vikes. The 1-0 on its way to Jorge Camarena. Great work from Torrin Herrick. Getting down, picking that ball out, not letting it get by him. As once again, we've got a runner there at first. That's Caleb Harmon. So a 2-0 count now to from Luke Pruitt. Jorge Camarena, the leadoff man for GK at the plate. His third at-bat of the day. And the 2-0 on its way. Up high and inside, ball 3. Let's see if Pruitt can hone it down and find the strike zone right here in the top of the 5th. A 3-0 count now at the plate. Just looking to get out of this thing. And next pitch from Luke Pruitt. Down low in the dirt. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk for Jorge Camarena to put runners on first and second. 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. That'll bring up Brady Jackson. Batting next, first baseman number 1, Brady Jackson. And Puyallup's going to call time. That's Coach Schmitten out there heading out to the mound. Just going to be a mound visit. See if he can speak something into Luke Pruitt. Get something going. That'd be nice right now, as he's got 2 men aboard right now. One reaching on air, the other reaching on a walk. And let's see what Luke Pruitt can do right here. For your Vikes coming out. Just a quick meeting on the mound with the infield and pitcher and catcher for your Vikes. Let's see what they can do right now. Luke Pruitt looking to battle back after getting 2 aboard with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. So Brady Jackson once again at the plate for Graham Kapowsin. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Coming into his third at-bat right now. Looking to do something. He's got an opportunity to deliver for GK. Luke Pruitt looking for the third out of this inning right here. Hopefully whatever Coach Schmitten said worked. First pitch to Brady Jackson down low. Luke Pruitt just missed its spot. 4-1. Count moves to 1-0. I don't know who would throw next for your Vikes. Next pitch, outside corner of the strike zone. Great pitch from Luke Pruitt, putting it in there for strike 1. We've got a 1-1 count. Luke Pruitt's pitch count up to, let's see, 62 now through 4 2/3 innings of work. And the 1-1 on its way. Swung on, hit over to Drake Anderson at second. He's going to field it, throw it to first. Routine. Great play from Drake Anderson, though. Running over, getting behind that, hustling, and being able to make the play at first to finish this one. Great work from this defense for your Vikes. And GK threatened again with 2 base runners on, but got nothing out of it for multiple times. That's happened tonight for them. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. Your Vikes looking to put a couple more up on the board. Once again, facing Caleb Harmon, the reliever for Drake Abood. And be nice to get a couple more runs on the board right now as they lead 2-0 heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Kendall Luckman leading things off for your Vikes, looking to get things going. The 9-man in this lineup, and got out his first at-bat. He's going to hit that ball, turn hard down the third baseline. Third baseman trying to make a play on it, so a double for Kendall Luckman to lead things off for your Vikes in the bottom of the 5th. Big hit there, just turned hard down the third baseline. I mean, big hit for Kendall Luckman, turning on that hard. I mean, no shot at a play being made from the third baseman. Great hit from Kendall Luckman, getting us going in the bottom of the 5th. Now batting center fielder number 23, Kyler Johnson. Kyler Johnson stepping in now with a runner on second, nobody out. Big way to get things going this inning. Way to set the tone from Kendall Luckman. First pitch from Caleb Harmon to Kyler Johnson is ball one, up high and inside. We've got a 1-0 count. And the next pitch on its way to Kyler Johnson. Outside, low and away for ball two. A 2-0 count now at the plate for Kyler Johnson. Let's see what he can do here for your Vikes. So 2-0. And next pitch on its way from Caleb Harmon. Runner's going to go, and he's going to get in there safely. So great work there from Kendall Luckman. Great base running, jumping in there. Sliding in head first, getting in time. We've got a runner now just 90 feet away from home plate for the third run for your Vikes, and a 3-0 count for Kyler Johnson. Johnson looking for a base hit or a ball four right now. Ball four would put runners on the corners with nobody out. That'd be big. And next pitch from Caleb Harmon. That's going to be a pass ball. I think Kendall Luckman just a little too late. That could have been helpful. That's going to be ball four to Kyler Johnson, though, to put runners on the corners with nobody out for Drake Anderson. Nobody in second baseman, number 5, Drake Anderson. So Drake Anderson stepping in now. Runners on the corners, nobody out. An opportunity right now for Drake Anderson to get something going. Possibly bringing a couple more runs. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to turn that around right here for your Vikes against Caleb Harmon on the mound for GK. First pitch Drake Anderson sees is outside for ball one. And Kyler Johnson is going to steal on the first pitch. Great work from Johnson there. Just getting a good jump, getting down. Really was no play. There was a pump fake from the catcher, Sean Britton, but no throws. We've got a runner over there at third. Now 2 in scoring position for Drake Anderson. Let's see what he can do. Great pitch from Caleb Harmon. Looked a little down low, but called strike one. Had some good movement on it. Count goes to 1-1 for Drake Anderson. Coming into this game, Drake Anderson was batting .281. So he's looking to do something right now. So far 0 for 2 on the day. And 1-1 on its way from Caleb Harmon, up high, ball 2. We've got a 2-1 count for Drake Anderson. Let's see what he can do. Runners on second and third, 2 in scoring position. Big time opportunity right now for your Vikes. And the 2-1 on its way. Down low in the dirt, ball 3. That makes the count 3-1. 3 balls for Drake Anderson. And this could be ball. If this is a walk, I wouldn't be surprised to see Caleb Harmon's day done already. I really don't see anyone out there warming up in the bullpen for GK, though. So you never know. Once again, 3-1 count for Drake Anderson at the plate. Swung on, popped up high, going foul. That's going to be out of play. That might land on top of the Puyallup dugout just a little bit further. That lands in their bullpen. Count goes to 3-2 for Drake Anderson at the plate. We've got a full count. He's looking to get a run in, maybe even 2. Get on base for your Vikes. Turn around his day at the plate as he's 0 for 2 coming into this at-bat. Opportunity to do something right here. And the 3-2 to Drake Anderson. Big hit there into left field. Hard hit ground ball. That's going to score one. Kyler Johnson rounding third, but he's going to hold up. Drake Anderson takes advantage of it and advances to second. So a big double for Drake Anderson. Scores another for your Vikes. Puts runners on second and third still with nobody out in the bottom of the fifth inning. Great hit there from Drake Anderson with a full count on him. Staying loaded and barreling that ball through the gap to put another run on the board and put runners on second and third. Now batting designated hitter number 3, Jonas Kim. So Jonas Kim, an opportunity right now. He is 0 for 1 with, he got hit by a pitch, So he's got one run. That's kind of a check swing hit over towards the third baseman who's going to field it, throw it over to first in time. So Jonas Kim, just a check swing, not what your Vikes wanted there on that at-bat out of him. Going to be a little frustrated, but he'll be all right. That'll bring up Evan Scavato. Now batting right fielder number 27, Evan Scavato. Runners on second and third with one out for Evan Scavato right here for your Vikes in the bottom of the fifth. Once again, facing Caleb Harmon on the mound for GK. Next pitch from Scavato. Curveball, great pitch from Caleb Harmon. When he throws a strike, and he can get quite a bit of movement on his balls. So, great pitch there from Harmon. Sides curveball there. 4-strike, 1 and 0-1 count. Let's see if Scavato can drive a pitch, find the fastball, and hopefully get a base knock out of it. Swung on that one way outside. Evan Scavato 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He also got hit by pitch, so we've got an 0-2 count to Evan Scavato at the plate. Let's see if he can shorten up. Just a very lengthy swing there from Scavato. Needs to shorten up here for your Vikes. Let's see if he can do it with an 0-2 count. Runners on second and third, one out. Big time at bat for Evan Scavato. And big pitch right now for Caleb Harmon. Down low, ball one. That makes it 1-2 with one out. See what Evan Scavato can do right here for your Vikes. Once again, Scavato actually, these last few games, has struggled at the plate. Just looking to turn it around here towards the latter half of the season, going into the playoffs. That'd be nice. That's going to be a pass ball, but no one moves. And Evan Scavato now with a 2-2 count with one out for him. Let's see what he can do. Scavato looking to get on base any way he can. A base knock would be even better, scoring 1 if not 2, as we've got 2 in scoring position there at second and third. Down low in the dirt, 4-3. That's going to make it a full count. Battling back from 2 strikes, being down 0-2 is Evan Scavato. Great at bat so far. Once again, Kyler Johnson there at third, Drake Anderson at second, and Evan Scavato at the plate. Looking to drive both those guys in here. Full count with one out. Bottom of the fifth inning. Caleb Harmon on the mound for GK. And the 3-2 on its way. Inside, ball 4 to Evan Scavato. Oh, wow. That looked way inside, but called strike 3 to Evan Scavato. That'll give us 2 outs and bring up Carter Pierce for his third at-bat. Now batting first baseman number 26, Carter Pierce. So Pierce 0 for 1 with a walk for your Vikes. His third at-bat now, looking to do something. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Kind of a late strikeout call, honestly, to Evan Scavato. He thought it was ball 4, started taking off down the line, and the umpire called him out on strike 3. So 2 away now. See if Carter Pierce can deliver. And Kyler Johnson's going to straight steal home. He's going to be in there safely. Oh, no, you're kidding. I thought he was in there. I like the aggressiveness from this Puyallup team, trying to get something going there. Straight steal, Kyler Johnson home. And took a while. Looked to me like he was going to be in there safely, but you never know. Luke Pruitt coming out for his 6th inning of work. We'll be back in just a minute to see what he can do, if he can continue to deal on the mound for your Vikes. Heading to the 6th, they lead 3-0 as they got one more in the bottom of the 5th. So here in the top of the sixth, we've got one away as Blake Walden grounds out to the third baseman, Braden Molman. That'll bring up Seti Manasseh. The left fielder, number 3, Seti Manasseh. So Manasseh stepping in with one out, nobody on in the top of the sixth inning. Luke Pruitt looking to continue to deliver. First pitch he throws to Manasseh up high and inside, 4-1. We've got a 1-0 count. So 1-0 with one out. Top of the sixth inning here. Luke Pruitt, for his sixth inning of work, has been solid so far tonight for your Vikes. That pitch in there to Manasseh, called ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count at the plate. Luke Pruitt's stats so far through 5 1/3 inning of work has thrown, let's see, 68 pitches. Not bad at all. And the 2-0 up high, ball 3 to Seti Manasseh. Let's see if Pruitt can hone it in here, find the strike zone. Looking to get the second out of this inning right here against Manasseh. And the 3-0 on its way to from Luke Pruitt. Down low, ball 4. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk to put Manasseh on with one out. And that will bring up Mason Hayes, the third baseman. Nobody in third baseman, number 2, Mason Hayes. Ground ball up the middle would be nice here. Opportunity for a double play for your Vikes would be huge as we've got one away. Runner on first in the top of the sixth inning. Luke Pruitt looking to battle back after that 4-pitch walk to Seti Manasseh. First pitch, did I call that? Connor Ellingson's going to field it, throw it over. That's a good call. Great call there from the field umpire. Connor Ellingson fielded that, took it himself, and then threw it over to first and just overthrew Carter Pierce. Weiss is out there giving a lesson right now. So that was the opportunity for the double play, but just overthrew was Connor Ellingson. The right fielder, number 5, Kyle Sunich. So, I mean, yeah, just little mistake there from Connor Ellingson. Curveball up high, ball 1 from Luke Pruitt. We do have 2 away now with a runner on first. I mean, that was the perfect double play ball, but yeah, as I said, Connor Ellingson just threw it too high to Carter Pierce, and he reached up trying to get it, but had to come off the bag, and before he came back down, the runner had already crossed. Big swing and a miss there from Sunich at the plate for GK. He's got a 1-1 count with 2 outs. And the 1-1 from Luke Pruitt. Big swing and a miss from Kyle Sunich. Great pitch there from Luke Pruitt, putting the fastball by him, bringing the velo late in the game. Great work there. And the 1-2 with a runner on first, 2 outs in the top of the sixth inning on its way from Luke Pruitt. Down low in the dirt, that's going to get by Torrin Herrick and go through his legs, bounce off his chest. So the runner's going to advance to second on the pass ball. And we've got a 2-2 count at the plate for Kyle Sunich. Let's see if Luke Pruitt can get him right here. That'd be nice, as we've got 2 away, runner on second in the top of the sixth inning. Once again, Kyle Sunich at the plate for GK right now. And Sunich 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout in his third at-bat right now. The 2-2 with 2 outs on its way. Curveball, that's going to hit Sunich square in the back. Not what you want there when you've got a 2-2 count, 2 strikes on the batter, and you beam him straight in the back count. So that'll clear the count, put a runner on first. Runners on first and second now. 2 outs. Let's see if Pruitt can get the third out right here. Nobody designated hitter number 7, Dayton Leatherwood. So Leatherwood stepping in. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. An opportunity to get something going right now. Leatherwood 0 for 2 on the day so far. First pitch from Luke Pruitt. Something we've kind of seen tonight. That's going to be a Wild pitch way up high, but no one's going to go. Bad base running there from GK. I mean, on a pitch like that, you got to realize it and get going. So, Leatherwood 0 for 2, but something we've seen tonight out of Luke Pruitt is he'll start out, get the first 1 or 2 outs of the inning real quick, and then it'll take him a while to get the third out. I think that's why his pitch count's up there a little bit, but still has thrown real well for your Vikes tonight. And a 1-0 count at the plate for Dayton Leatherwood. Next pitch on its way from Luke Pruitt. Swung on, big swing and a miss on the fastball. Up high from Luke Pruitt. Count moves to 1-1 with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Top of the 6th inning. Your Vikes lead 3-0. Dayton Leatherwood at the plate. Once again, your Vikes take on South Kitsap tomorrow. That's going to be a huge game for them. Leatherwood's going to pop that up into foul territory. Braden Molman there. He's going to make the grab for the third out of the inning. A tough one, getting down, making the play on his knee. Great play, though, but from Braden Molman, tracking that down, making sure he gets the out. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your Vikes lead 3-0, and they're looking to get a couple more runs on the board. Looks like that's going to be Brady Jackson coming out on the mound for Graham Kapowsin. Oh, no, never mind. He was just handing the ball off to Caleb Harmon. So your Vikes looking to put a couple more on the board, but in the bottom of the 6th, let's see what they can do as they lead 3-0. But big game tomorrow for them as they travel to South Kitsap and play SK at South Kitsap. South Kitsap beat us 5-0 the first time we played. It wasn't our best game. They also played pretty well. So your Vikes head there tomorrow. That'll be a huge game there. If they win tonight, if this score holds, they'll be on a 5-game winning streak looking to keep it alive against South Kitsap, who pretty much has the league title locked up right now. Did steal that from us this year if everything kind of plays out as it's looking to play out right now. I mean, anything can happen. Everything can change, but you never know. We'll see. Carter Pierce is going to be leading things off for your Vikes as the third out of that last inning was the straight steal from third from Kyler Johnson. So we'll see what Carter Pierce can do. Gets a second opportunity in this at-bat. Get something going for your Vikes. He is looking to do that. He's 0 for 2 on the day and looking to turn, 0 for 1 with a walk. So looking to turn that around right here. But your Vikes, and then Monday night, we've got senior night. That'll be an emotional one. My last time calling a game of my brother's. Carter Pierce's, his last high school baseball game. And then Bellarmine on Monday, and then a little bit of a break until playoffs, and that'll be fun. Make sure to stay tuned, see how your Vikes, if they can get on a run, get things going, that would be huge for them heading into the playoffs. Nobody in first baseman, number 26, Carter Pierce. So Carter Pierce stepping up his 4th at-bat, essentially, of the night right here. First pitch from Caleb Harmon way outside and away, 4-1. Count moves to 1-0 for Carter Pierce. Harmon taking his time, readjusting. Looks like he was tying his shoes or something over there on the mound. But Carter Pierce steps in with a 1-0 count. And next pitch from Harmon to Pierce. Swung on, hit over towards the third baseman who's going to field it, throw it over to first in time. That is the third baseman, Mason Hayes, making the play for GK. We've got one away in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Connor Ellingson. Nobody in shortstop, number 25, Connor Ellingson. Ellingson stepping in. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Got that wrong at the scoreboard now that I say that. Once again, facing Caleb Harmon on the mound. First pitch, Ellingson sees. Good pitch from Harmon in there for strike 1. Count goes to 0-1. So let's see what Connor Ellingson can do for your Vikes right now. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball down low from Caleb Harmon. Count moves to 0-2 for Connor Ellingson. Let's see if he can shorten up right here for your Vikes. That'd be nice. And 0-2 from Caleb Harmon. Swing and a miss from Connor Ellingson. He's going to strike out to give us 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Braden Molman. Nobody in third baseman, number 24, Braden Molman. So Molman now an opportunity to get something going for your Vikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Let's see what he can do. First pitch he sees from Caleb Harmon, way outside, 4-1. Count goes to 1-0. So Molman looking to shorten up and do something right now for your Vikes. Get on base, that'd be huge. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. They're looking to get something. Down low in the dirt, 4-2. Count moves to 2-0 to Braden Molman from Caleb Harmon. Once again, Molman looking to get on board in the bottom of the 6th as the first 2 guys that have been seen here today haven't got on board in this inning. Inside, 4-3 to Braden Molman. Count goes to 3-0. I'm sure he's going to take this pitch right now with 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. He's looking to get on board. I know already walked 1 time today. That's going to be in there. 4-strike 1. Good pitch from Caleb Harmon, making it a 3-1 count with 2 outs. I'm sure this still is going to be not much. I'm sure Braden Molman's going to take again unless it's right there with a 3-1 count, 2 outs. Next pitch from Caleb Harmon, who's kind of got a weird sweeping motion with his leg almost. Starts it, brings it up, carries it off the ground back in like a circle. Full count now as Braden Molman takes that 4-strike 2. Let's see what he can do with 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And outside, ball 4. That's going to walk Braden Molman, put a runner on for Warren Breithaupt, the pinch hitter for Torrin Herrick. I like that a lot, actually. Breithaupt, who's been real good at the plate tonight for your Vikes, and Torrin Herrick, who's struggled lately. So I like this adjustment, putting Warren Breithaupt there at the plate for your Vikes. Now batting for your Vikes, number 17, Warren Breithaupt. So Breithaupt stepping in, a senior this year, and didn't really get many opportunities until this year getting to play for your Vikes, and has really stepped up. Any opportunity he's gotten has been really good. Batting .364 in 16 at-bats, a .533 on base percentage. Last night laid down a perfect squeeze bunt to bring a runner across for your Vikes, give them the lead. I mean, it was just a great bunt. And that was almost the momentum. I guess the momentum changer was Braden Molman's, Jonas Kim's double, two RBI double into deep center. But really, Warren Breithaupt's squeeze was a big moment in that game as well. And we've got a 1-0 count at the plate. Caleb Harmon's going to step off. And over there at first is Camden Hughes, who is in pinch running for Braden Molman. Try to get a little bit of speed on the base pass. Hughes is going to slide back. He's going to be there safely. And we head back to the plate with a 1-0 count on Warren Breithaupt, who's looking for a base hit, get on base. One of those 2 here for your Vikes. And the 1-0 on its way. Up high, ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count to Warren Breithaupt. See what Breithaupt can do right here. An opportunity for your Vikes. And the 2-0 on its way. Runner on first with 2 outs. Called strike 1 to Warren Breithaupt, the curveball down low. And that'll make the count 2-1 with 2 outs. So 2-1, 2 outs here at the plate for Warren Breithaupt. Once again, Camden Hughes, the courtesy runner there at first for your Vikes, stepping in and running for Braden Molman. And the 2-1 on its way to Warren Breithaupt. Runner's going to go. They're going to throw it down, but Camden Hughes is there safely as that throw was just off the mark. Also, the catcher kind of held the ball up in his glove for a little bit. Count moves to 3-1 with 2 outs. Once again, Warren Breithaupt at the plate for your Vikes. Let's see what he can do here. Three, 1, 2 outs for Warren Breithaupt. Looking to get on board right now for your Vikes. An opportunity to do just that. And Breithaupt fouls that back into the fence behind him. Good at bat so far for Warren Breithaupt, staying alive, battling at the plate. And he's looking good with a 3-2 count with 2 outs, an opportunity to do something, get on board, drive in a run even with a runner there at second. Let's see what Warren Breithaupt can do for your Vikes right now. And the 3-2 to Breithaupt down low. That's going to be ball 4. Put runners on first and second with 2 outs for Kendall Luckman, who had a big double his last at bat, getting things going in the bottom of the 5th. Looking to do the same thing here. Nobody in left fielder, number 7, Kendall Luckman. So Luckman now an opportunity to do something. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. And next pitch from Caleb Harmon. In there, ball 1 to Kendall Luckman. So 1-0 count for Luckman at the plate. Harmon's pitch count is starting to get up there also. Thrown, let's see, 41 pitches so far. He's got runners on first and second once again. Outside, that's going to be ball 2. For a 2-0 count to Warren Breithaupt. Harmon struggling to find the strike zone right now. Looks like we have someone warming up in the bullpen out there for GK. He's got a sweat on, so I can't see who it is. But I definitely do have someone out there warming up. Camden Hughes, a really good base runner for your Vikes, and does a good job. Strike 1 there to Kendall Luckman with a 2-1 count. Camden Hughes, kind of the go-to courtesy runner, especially these last few games that Warren Breithaupt's been getting a lot more at-bats. And Hughes has got some speed on him, is a great base runner, so that's good for your Vikes that they've got someone they can trust when they need it on the base paths. And the 2-1 to Kendall Luckman. Curveball, he's going to miss up high for ball 3. That's Caleb Harmon who misses, makes it a 3-1 count. He's going to lean down, fix his shoe. And Kendall Luckman, an opportunity to get on board right now to load the bases with 2 outs, bring your Vikes to the top of their lineup for the 4th time tonight. That would be huge. And Harmon is going to step off and step back on, ready to go. Let's see what Kendall Luckman can do right now. With a 3-1 count, runners on first and second, 2 outs. And next pitch to Kendall Luckman. Big swing and a miss. He's going to hit that base knock. I couldn't really see. I thought he missed it, but a base knock from Kendall Luckman. Oh, that's going to be a close one at the plate. Great work from Camden Hughes. Great base running. A base knock by Kendall Luckman into left field. And great throw from Seti Manasseh. Throwing it in there on the money at the plate. But just in time was Camden Hughes running by, getting across and sliding across the plate in time to put runners on first and second with 2 outs still for Kyler Johnson. The center fielder, number 23, Kyler Johnson. So great base running, great hustle there from Camden Hughes for your Vikes. And the first pitch on its way to Johnson in there for strike one. He's got no one count. Runners on first and second. Once again, your Vikes took a 4-0 lead there on that base knock RBI single from Kendall Luckman. And the 0-1 with 2 outs on its way. Popped way up high. That's going to be tough for GK to find, especially with these lights. And it's going to drop. Yep. I mean, I knew that was going to happen. So that ball popped way up high into the infield. And when it gets above those lights, it's almost impossible to find. You got to have a great eye to track that thing down. That ball falls in the infield, and runners move to second and third, and it brings another run across the plate for your Vikes. Great hustle on the base pass, though. Running that out, knowing there was a possibility that ball was going to fall. Now batting second baseman, number 5, Drake Anderson. So Drake Anderson stepping in now. Your Vikes leading 5-0. And first pitch he sees way outside for ball 1. Count moves to 1-0 at the plate for Drake Anderson. And the 1-0 on its way outside and up high. Ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count for Drake Anderson here. Runners on second and third, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. See what Anderson can do right now. And the 2-0 on its way from Caleb Harmon to Drake Anderson. Swung on, popped up into right field. Running in is Kyle Sunich there to make the grab for the 3rd out. So Drake Anderson still unlucky at the plate tonight. Hasn't got on yet. And we head to the top of the 7th. Your Vikes do get 2 more, though, in the top of the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Great work from them. And looks like Luke Pruitt's coming out looking to complete this game. And for his 7th inning of work, he's looking to finish this thing off. His pitch count right now at 79 pitches has been very efficient for your Vikes. We'll be back in just a minute for the top of the 7th inning. Let's see if your Vikes can close this thing off. Back here in the top of the 7th inning, Sean Britton leading things off for GK right now. He's looking to do something. And Britton 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. His 3rd at bat right now. First pitch he sees fouled back into the fence behind him. 4 strike 1. Good pitch there from Luke Pruitt. Once again looking to come out and finish off this complete game. He's been efficient so far. Hasn't allowed a run. And Luke Pruitt has been good for your Vikes. I mean, all they can ask right now, just having to use one pitcher tonight against GK, saving anyone they need. That trying to think who's even going to be able to go tomorrow against South Kitsap. I know Eli Sevener is more than likely going to be the one getting the start. That ball fouled back again from Sean Britton, battling at the plate. But we've got an 0-2 count with Luke Pruitt looking to get the first out of this inning right here. Wouldn't be surprised seeing off speed breaking ball, curveball, something like that here. 0-2. I mean, you got some room. And the 0-2. Yes, it is right there. The off-speed curveball on the inside corner of the strike zone for strike 3. He gets Sean Britton watching it go by for the first out of this inning. We've got one away. Now batting pitcher number 35, Caleb Harmon. So Harmon stepping in. One out, nobody on. Top of the 7th inning, an opportunity to get something going. Luke Pruitt looking for the second out right here. First pitch of this at-bat, up high and away from Luke Pruitt for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count once again at the plate for Caleb Harmon, who came in relief for Drake Abood, who started out strong, then started missing the strike zone, and it all spiraled downhill from there. Swung on, popped up high down the first baseline in foul territory. Carter Pierce under it. He's going to be there to make the grab for the second out of this inning. Great work there from Carter Pierce, tracking that down, making the play. We've got 2 away in the top of the 7th inning. That will bring up number 10, Jorge Camarena. Now hitting center fielder number 10, Jorge Camarena. So Camarena stepping in with 2 away in the top of the 7th. And first pitch to Camarena from Luke Pruitt, lined into left field. A base knock for Camarena. That could be a double. Throwing it to second. That's going to be a close play. They got him. The ball fell out. I think if Drake Anderson hung on to that ball. Great throw from Kendall Luckman, though, on the money there at second. That was going to be a close play, but that ball just fell out of Drake Anderson's glove. Great throw, though, from Kendall Luckman, cutting that off, throwing it in on the money there at second. I thought they got him to end this. That would have been quite the way to end it. Nobody in first baseman, number 1, Brady Jackson. So Jackson stepping in now. An opportunity to do something for GK. Runner on second. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 7th. Up high and inside is the first pitch Brady Jackson sees. And we have got a 1-0 count at the plate. Once again, Luke Pruitt with just 1 out away from a complete game shutout for your Vikes. And the 1-0 on its way from Pruitt. Outside corner of the strike zone there for strike 1. Great pitch from Luke Pruitt there to Brady Jackson, who is 0 for 3 on the day. And the 1-1 with 2 outs, runner on second. Top of the 7th inning, your Vikes lead 5-0. Next pitch, Luke Pruitt's going to turn around, throw it back to second. A close play there, but the runner, Jorge Camarena, just barely slid back in safely. Once again, 1-1 count at the plate. Brady Jackson here for GK with 2 outs, running on second in the top of the 7th inning. He's looking to get their 1 run of the day here. He's going to foul the next pitch back behind him into the fence. Count goes to 1-2. Luke Pruitt looking for the K here to end this game. That would be huge. And so far, 3 strikeouts on the day. A 4th right now would be awesome to end this game. Let's see if he can do it on this pitch to Jorge Camarena. And the 1-2 with 2 outs on its way to Brady Jackson. Big swing and a miss. Oh, you're kidding. They said he made contact there. I don't have the best view and didn't hear it. So, count remains 1-2. Brady Jackson barely stays alive there with a 1-2 count, 2 outs, runner on second in the top of the 7th. He's looking to keep this game going. And next pitch from Luke Pruitt popped up into left field. Kendall Luckman running there, getting under it, tracking it down, making the grab for the 3rd out of this inning. So a complete game shutout from Luke Pruitt. Your Vikes take this one 5-0 against GK. They move onto a 5-game winning streak. Big game for them here tonight. Once again, huge game tomorrow against South Kitsap at South Kitsap. Your Vikes, they move to 13-5 on the season, and let's see here. I think 9-5 in league. Big win for them tonight against Graham Kapowsin. They win this one 5-0. Once again, we'll be back here on Monday night for senior night as your Vikes take on the Lions of Bellarmine High School. Their last home game of the season, last game of the regular season of league. So, big game Monday night for your Vikes. Big game tomorrow. Stay tuned. Make sure to tune in on Game Changer and social media for updates of tomorrow's game against South Kitsap. Huge one. Your Vikes looking to take that to go 5-0 on this week. That would be a great week. We'll be back in Monday night once again. I'm Tanner Pierce, V of the V, signing off.